Hello, what's up, you guys? I want to kind of talk a little bit about the whole Will Smith slaps Chris Rock situation. It, it's like he told a joke, so comedians is that's what they do. They tell jokes, and you see a lot of times where comedians where they go to the crowd and talk to them and joke around with them. Right, that's the thing here. This is 2 minutes, and
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
here's the so that's after he said the
We'll
joke.
never forget this year's Oscars.
So yeah, absolutely nobody's gonna forget this year's Oscars because of the fact Will Smith slapped the as I say, slapped the back out of him, right? He slapped the tar out of that sounds inappropriate. He slapped the dog. Man. He slapped him hard. This put it he slapped him hard. It was a hey pat on the shoulder. He because Chris Rock told a joke about his wife. And he laughed. He laughed at the joke. Let me see if I can find that video where will I show y'all here? I'm not sure.
Because Best Actor winner Will Smith rushed the stage to slap Chris Rock in the face. Now, this whole thing started,
This
but then
he's
Twitter
laughing
users
right here,
began
right?
posting uncensored.
So he watched
Oh, wow. Wow.
he said this is a slap.
Will
If I don't know.
wow.
So there was a close up where he had his fist,
Will
he was
Smith
ready to
slapped
go.
the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Ni- Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay?
I like the Japanese reporter
No, I
there.
could, oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テ
Okay.
レビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
Yeah.
So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out,
Just documentary out.
最高の
to
But here's the thing with that. Um,
Hey there, my name's Amber, and
I don't know if you I don't know if this is a video that was let me go back for a minute. Where his one I guess they're supposed to be talking.
oh, Richard.
Um,
Oh,
yo, the initial Chris Rock, they just at the
He's delusional. Chris Rock has finally broken his silence regarding Will Smith slapping him during the Oscars. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know what just went down at the Oscars.
right.
2022 Oscar telecast, Chris Rock and Will Smith had a
This
spat. When Rock took the stage to present the Oscar for documentary feature, he joked about Jada Pinkett Smith's shorn head appearing in G.I. Jane. Smith then walked onto the stage and slapped Rock. Despite the fact that it appeared to be a joke at first, Smith returned to his seat and continued to rant.
yeah.
at
So
Rock.
that's the thing.
How
He laughed. He laughed at the joke. It was until the camera cut off from the point when he was laughing to the point it went back to Chris Rock talking to I think I was watching YouTube video where a body analyst was bringing it down that how he felt it was And no, this guy he's trained to look for all the uh, body language, whether or not this when it was a stage or not. And he was telling his opinion that it wasn't. Because a lot of people were thinking it was stage. He got his chin up, out, had his hand behind his back, but he was laughing. He got him Richard. I guess because of the movie he did, his character was Richard, and that he made it. He made a joke. He didn't. I don't know if Chris Rock knew about Jada's condition, but the what's causing her hair loss. Everybody, everybody talk about that. I felt like Chris Rock was thinking, okay, he's coming up to talk to me, tell me, hey, you went over the line, instead of you got slapped. He wasn't prepared to be slapped. I mean, he was the facial expression that uh, that he got, that everybody got from the reaction towards towards Will Smith slapping the fool out of him. That's a reaction like, what the fuck just happened? Did he really just slap me? Because a lot of videos that I've seen see him his hand down, but his hand his fist forward. Now if he actually 100% knew it was coming, he wouldn't try to pull he wouldn't react to, hey, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. But he's like, his brain, they know, don't do that. Don't do that. Relax. He slapped me, but I'm gotta push through this and focus. I think that's what because his mindset was, he had two mindsets of this. One, I'm gonna want to beat this breaks out of Will Smith, right? Because his emotions was up and down. Let's put it that way. But he got slapped pretty damn hard by Will Smith, right? I remember I shouldn't say, he's Will Smith slapped the black out of him, but the point that I was trying to make is that he slaps him hard. Like, he was really confused about the slap. You could tell in the face expression that Chris Rock was making. Looks genuinely like, what the fuck just happened? Did you really just slap me? What the shit? When he went sit back down, he's still like, when Will Smith was telling him that you should keep his word his wife out of his motherfucking mouth. Like, don't say my word. Basically saying to Chris Rock, don't say his word. Keep don't say don't make jokes. Don't do nothing. Don't say. You could do your jokes all day long, but don't look down on my wife. To put don't put her into your joke, the book of jokes, right? She gonna need to be and it's I think in that slap was, I don't. Here's the thing with the slap. Will Smith probably felt like he was justified. If you look at the speech he was giving, it sounded like he was justified. He was making it sound like it was really justified, but for slapping Chris Rock on the face, and nobody should be. He's a comedian. That's what they do. He get paid to jokes.
Responded to the entire ordeal, and
I was gonna say, but here's the thing. Also, Chris Rock knows how to handle aggressive audience as well. He knows that he's been doing this for a long time. He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie comedian. So I don't think I click on here to see him talking. Let's go right here. Look at that. That face impression right there tells you that he was confused. When he slapped the shit out of him, it was confusion, right? About the whole thing. Right here, Jim Carrey believes to sue him for $200 million. Let's check that out real quick.
With
Right.
Fundrise, the same kind of real estate investments that have powered the world's strongest portfolios for decades.
I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
Jim Carrey weighing in on Will Smith's Oscar
I mean, yeah, that sucks because he got smacked for expressing himself as a comedian. Will Smith censored him by smacking the shit out of him.
controversy during a new interview with Gayle King for CBS Morning.
They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous.
Jim Carrey was on hand promoting his new movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
So he said he said that's what Jim Carrey was wasn't done. He said he didn't want to hassle. He said he would come on national TV and tell the world that he was going to sue Chris Rock. Will Smith for $200 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of money, right? But suing somebody also can damage. Actually, I was gonna say it was gonna damage the friendship that they had. But when Will Smith slapped the shit out of him, I'm pretty sure whatever friendship they had is not there no more. Can they rekindle if they had any friendship? Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, they could. I mean, it would take some time. To get him out. Jaden Smith, Rick Jackson, Dad, Will Smith. Okay, let's probably clickbait.
It's the slap that shocked Hollywood. Will Smith rushing the stage to confront Chris Rock at the Oscars after the comedian made a joke at the expense of Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
And look, Will Smith is laughing his ass off right there. Right? He's laughing his ass off right in that moment. Okay, so that's the thing. Let's see what does he say something? Look at that
This
boy.
message, and that's how we do it. While Will's Fresh Prince of... After the moment went viral, 23-year-old Jaden tweeted out this message. And that's how we do it. While Will's fresh.
Okay, so he tweeted saying he saying that he's thought his dad did the right thing. In other words, he said, "Yeah, hell yeah, Dad, slap the shit out of that boy." You know, slap that. I mean that man. Excuse me. He's older than I am. That's kind of the boy. Anyways, he's basically saying, "Yeah, slap that man right there was disrespecting mama, my mama, right?" This is cool. You should just stick up. I'm not saying uh that you shouldn't have your mother's back or whatever. Your wifey, you know, stand up for your wifey. I think it could have been done better, than a slap. Slap is a way to say, hey, you it's a reaction that is uncomfortable for. Because Will Smith knows it was a joke. You can go back a little bit right here where before he slapped. Look right here, he's smiling. He's laughing at the joke. We don't know if it's it could be the guy. You don't know what he's thinking afterwards, right? But as a person who's like higher up in the entertainment business, right? And I'm sure after the fact he slapped Chris Rock, he's probably. I think he probably still think he deserved being slapped. He think, yes, I did the right thing. But because now when he go up there, he acted like he was the victim. His wife was the victim of a punk ass comedian talking slender to his wife. But everybody knows it was a joke. The G.I. Jane joke. His wife didn't appreciate the joke because the fact she's bald. Maybe for the fact, you know, it's degrading to her. It sounds degrading in a way, you know. Like Chris Rock, she probably feel like Chris Rock put it down for being bald. A lot of people think it's a stage, but if you see the reaction when he gets smacked about this, you know, saying was it justified smack? I don't think so. A talk, words are better than put yourself in balance. You know, Chris Rock could have and should have pushed charges for assault. Right? But maybe he was trying to be bygones and see if they cool down and see if Will Smith will apologize for smacking the shit out of him. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't push charges. I guarantee you, it was somebody on the street, you know, that was not a celebrity. That was a celebrity. Chris Rock probably would have pushed charges. Just saying. But probably because Will Smith and Chris Rock was friends at some point, that uh, you know, we don't know what's going on in somebody's mind on when they come up there, because he didn't know that he was gonna get slapped. I 100% believe that he didn't know he was gonna get slapped. He thought he was gonna come up there talking. That's why Richard smiled all the way, because he was trying to have a good time, because he told a joke. Then he got smacked. That's all I would say, man. There's not too much. There's too much about what I have to say. Whether or not Will Smith was, whether or not he was right or wrong about smacking Chris Rock because of his joke. There's a lot of people would feel like, oh yeah, he did it. He did the right thing. He should have slapped the fool out of Chris Rock. I don't. I completely disagree of any kind of violence. If you disagree about the joke, it's easier to go to the person. Hey man, I don't. I feel like the joke. I know. I understand that it was a joke, but it made me feel uncomfortable. Being an adult about what made you feel how you felt about the joke, or when you feel like it was improper, inappropriate content, right? So, Will Smith definitely could have said, "Hey man, you crossed the line. Crossed the line. She's suffering this. What you know, and then tell her that she has a condition that makes her hair fall out. Uh, it's a sensitive subject, you know. That would be better, right? Tell him, hey, I know it's a joke, but you well, Jada didn't feel like it was. She felt like you disrespected her. There's that joke, and I just want to talk to you about it. Tell you, hey, don't do that again. Don't just just avoid making jokes about my life from now on, or whatever. The I don't care if you joke about me or whatever. So you know, uh, I think Jaden Smith, you know, how he tweeted, that's how we do. Like he's he he's a young man, so he look at his dad. Always gonna look at his dad as a role model, man. You know, he's gonna look at, hell yeah. If somebody, I want to do the same thing to any comedian that's disrespect like my lady, I'm gonna slap the fool out of him like my daddy did. You know, people try to prioritize or make them feel like they're uh, so make them feel like they are entitled. They're entitled to commit some to commit assault because their status, like I'm so high, I'm high, my hierarchy, so high up in the entertainment business. I'm so famous that the law ain't gonna touch me. If you put charges on me, against me, I'm invisible type shit. You know, he's showing that his son, basically now, he just showed his son, who was 23 years old, that is already to go up there and smack the shit out of somebody for a joke. With this cancel culture going on, man, it's crazy. You know? In this world, we have too many things to worry about. We shouldn't have a worry about whether or not if we say something in a joke and it happened to offend somebody, then all of a sudden somebody's gonna slap me because I said something in a way I thought it was funny. Everybody else thought it was funny. Then all of a sudden, you, for a split second, you thought it was funny. Until it was a split. Until you look over, possibly look over to your wife. Well, she's not laughing. It's not funny to her. Oh shit! I gotta go up there. I gotta make this right. Bam! Slap the shit out of somebody. And that's not what you should have done, right? You should have waited until it's done and talk to the man. Like, hey, I feel like I have to talk to you about the joke you did about my wife. At first I thought it was funny, but my wife felt uncomfortable and about the joke. She had this she had this thing. I know you probably didn't know, but because you didn't know her situation, she's very self-conscious about her condition, right? That's the best. But I would say 100% better, a better way to approach a person than commit a crime. Now, he easily could have go to jail for it. For it. I don't know if it's state in California. I don't know if I think it's state in California. I don't know if he would have struck back. He probably wouldn't got in trouble for stuff to defend himself, right? Let's say if Chris Rock did bring his fist up to now, it will become it would escalate more in a sense. If Chris Rock went on with that hit, because every with a slap he went up to guard here, then went back down. Because he realized, I think Will Smith realized that Chris Rock ain't going to come back up. And he could have still punched him in the face, right? It's mind blowing in a way, and I mean, because now you got a lot of people who think it's a stage of or whether or not it's people it's something discipline because they're celebrities. People generally, when they look at that whole slap here, between Will Smith and Chris Rock. A lot of people will go to the conclusion that it was staged because they were actors. It's easy for them to cover up with the act because they were so good of an actor that they can freaking uh, do the whole routine, or they wanted to have the Oscars ratings go up, right? That's that's a possibility, but I don't think that was I think I was watching McDojo live. If that was the case, they would like Rob from McDojo live. I watched his videos. He said that if that was the case, that they would have the script would be better than what you saw, right? It it's yeah. I mean, if Chris Rock was such a good actor, he would probably still be in more movies, right? But Smith is still doing movies, right? I'm just saying. That's my. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I am